So when we're doing these kind of questions, division of fractions, change your divide to a multiply, flip your second fraction, and then we can do some cross multiplication, or you can multiply first. I think I'll show you both ways of doing those. So the cross multiplication method, you can divide something by any of the top, from any of the top by an amount, and do the same to the bottom. So if you divide by 5, then that's 1, and then that becomes 3. We can multiply this by 2, and divide this by 2 and divide this by 2, so you get that as 3. This c to the 7 can become c to the 5 because we'll divide by c squared, and this d cubed, this will become d to the 3. So we've got what left on the top? We've got 4c to the power 5. We've got nothing left on the top from here, well, 1. And then we've got 3d cubed times by 3, just 3, so it's 9d cubed. Now I find that a little bit messy. That's, let's just go back to it and try and peer through all this scrappy crossing out here. So we had 8c to the 7, so and 5d to the 3, so 8 times 5 is 40. C to the 7 d cubed we would have had by doing the multiplication, top times top. We had 15 and we had 6, 15 times 6 is 90. D cubed and c squared, so c squared and d cubed. And now we can do our cancelling down. So divide 40 and 90 by the same thing, so we'll divide by 10. So that's 4 and 9. Divide by c squared, so we lose the c squared on the bottom. Oh, sorry, I had d to the 6 there before, didn't I? I crossed that out. So d to the 3, get rid of d to the 3 on the top, reduce this by 3, so we get the same answer there. I think I probably prefer this method because it's a bit clearer than this, but you do have to divide larger numbers, the 40 and the 90, but it wasn't such a problem. Right, this is a single fraction on part B, so we have to multiply, we have to get the same denominator on both of them. So if we multiply top and bottom of this fraction by m take away 4, so the bottom of the fraction becomes m plus 1 m take away 4. Now we haven't actually changed this fraction because we multiply the top and bottom by the same thing. That is like changing a half to, I don't know, 10/20ths or 15/30ths. We're multiplying the top and the bottom by the same thing, so it doesn't change it. We're going to do the same to this one, but we're going to multiply it by the denominator of this. So we do the same thing to the top and the bottom. Bear in mind, when you've been solving equations, you might multiply everything by the bottom of this, and then everything by the bottom of this, but you can't do that on this one. There's no equal sign, there's no equation. So we do have to, where we multiply the top of something, we do also have to multiply the bottom of something, otherwise it changes. So now we've got the same denominator on both, you should notice. So we can write that over one fraction, over one denominator. So 5m take away 20 plus 6m plus 6. So we get 11m take away 14 over m plus 1 m minus 4. Now I can't see any common factors of this, so I could try and I can't factorise that, so I could multiply out this little quadratic here to get m squared, take away 3m, take away 4, but it's not going to make it any simpler than that. I think that's as simple as we're going to get.